Citation, darlings. Azorwing here, bringing you some more Genshin Impact. Last time, we danced with a blade, and a bow, and a polearm, and a claymore, and a catalyst. We did a lot of dancing with our weapons, is what I'm trying to say. This time, we're here to play Finchball with this chick, Bazima. Hello, nice to meet you. Passing travelers, I, Bazima Amara, researcher, beseech thee not to leave too hastily. Please relax thy body, clear thy mind, and listen closely, for I have a matter of utmost importance to share with you. Finches are the cutest. I love when the music cut out. Finches are definitely cute, but Miss Brown, you're a researcher, right? You should know saying something like that without any qualifications can lead to serious arguments. Paimon thought that scholarship really pie. Gosh. Golden shrimp. Paimon would never say something like golden shrimp rolls were the most delicious food. If Paimon is a researcher, Paimon will qualify her statement like among leeway convenience Paimon's eaten lately. This is Paimon's favorite. But I'm willing to say this is no. But I'm willing to say this no matter what. Paimon is the cutest. Period. What? I saw her. That was really unexpected. Even if it's not a joke, you shouldn't be so loud. No, that's the spirit. It's precisely because I am a researcher that I don't want my whole life to be like an academic debate, constantly worrying about the accuracy of every word that comes out of my mouth. It's not like I'm under constant surveillance. Speaking carelessly won't get me punished, so why live in constant fear? We should be brave and shout the most important feelings in our heart as loud as we can for the world to hear. Once you've tried my tabletop game, Bing Bang Finchball, I'm sure you wouldn't hesitate to shout, Finches are the cutest. Lady, I have been at your tent for like a minute tops. Finches are the cutest. You win, okay? You win. Bing, bing, bang, Finchball? You mean those things on the table behind you? That's right. Once you've played, you'll see for yourself just how adorable Finches are. Also, as an official amusement venue in the Barrage, you'll be able to get rewards based on your score. She's made it sound so dramatic, but it worked. Pavin's getting really curious. But plus, there are rewards for playing. What do you think? Let's give it a go. Let's see just how cute Finches really are. Now you're getting it. Enjoy the game. During Bing Bang Finchball, you'll launch a certain number of Finchballs in order. Place as many Finchballs as you can in high scoring zones to gain the target score with corresponding rewards. If the Finchball stops inside the red ring, you'll gain 4 points. If it stops in the yellow ring, red ring, yellow ring, you gain 2 points. Blue ring is 1. If Finchball lands in multiple rings, the highest point value will be counted. Okay, so if it lands on the line, best points wins. Before you throw any ball, you can shift left or right to adjust the starting point, get the timing right, and press the launch button to fix the launch direction before entering the trenches phase. Sequence. Release the launch button to launch the Finchball. Once you fix the launch direction, you'll become unable to change any Finchball that winds up within the launch bow. When all Finchballs stop moving, the launch will be invalidated and you must launch this ball again. Thank goodness we're not playing Finchballs with Dodocos. This one has 5. And this one has 8. I was complaining that they each only had 4, and the last one was like, wait a minute, another round, miss. Obviously, I was just playing one ball of Finchball. Oh. Apparently, I'm here to play 8. Here's my quickly lays the playing field out. What do you mean, silly Billy? Sir. I had to risk it for the biscuit. Nice. I only got 75 though. Even as small finches are, they mine many tight spaces, even in the thicket they must traverse with care. A lack of such will surely see the offending finch crash into a branch and squawk in pain. Aw. They said that when some finches take flight, they will press the tree branch down using their weight and slide down a short distance before using the rebound to accelerate. This is a small detail that only researchers have been able to observe, and is one of the inspirations for Finchball. Sticky Finchball. After this ball is launched, it will stick to the first Finchball that comes in contact with it and carry it along. It will be cancelled once it stops moving. Oh. Oh. Alright, onward we go. Finchball is a matter of attract other Finchballs. Attracting Finchballs at radius runs its set into position where it first stops moving. Okay. I just really got it. Oh. What is that one? The rocky sandy beaches are replete with the finch's favorite food and favorite treasures. As such, the clever little things can be found scurrying the shore and navigating rocks at the great Achillery. After collecting all matters of food, some finches will find a piece of flat land nearby upon which to have a feast with friends. At this time, a finch with a particularly vibrant feather shall become the host for the mealtime activities. Pretty Finchball.
Eastball.
Oh my god. Well. No. Oh. Try again. Because, oh my goodness, that was awful. Okay, number 13. When finches encounter unfriendly animals in the forest, they will fly into the thicket depths and use branches and leaves to shield themselves. Hmm. I have no idea how many I need to get. I need to get 12. I did good. For finches with high flying skills, early analysis of the area ahead of the section of a suitable flight path is a necessity. As for the less agile ones, they must be able to change direction quickly when at risk of imminent collision. I need 12 again. Hmm. Oh. Oh, right. I have another. Oh my gosh. I am getting so goddamn lucky. When some finches intend to land, they will sometimes execute a form of a three-point landing. On the first direction change, they will observe their environment. The second will see them slow down, and the third will have them target a small area and land within it. This landing flight of theirs is a joy to watch. Oh, 1, 2. No. I was so worried it would take those away. 14 out of 12. I'm getting by the skin of my teeth. Legend has it that there was once an incredibly agile chieftain of the beautifully feathered finches. This leader would swiftly flit past the bird traps set up by hunters, seizing the food laid as bait without a hair on its head being clipped. Don't you mean feather? Even the most clumsy of finches aim to someday fly so skillfully. I have a kitten that is trying to actively climb my leg. Hello, Mino. Mino. Hello, little one. Nope. And there you go. Bait and switch. Sidewinder. Oh. Mhm. There you go, little one. Wow.
So
Take two. Awesome. And with that, it looks like we're all done. With this secret summer paradise. Let's see. We've done secret summer serendipity. We need at least 9 more. And we've done all of these, which, yes, finches are absolutely adorable. And here I was thinking this fox that doesn't look very much like a fox was the cutest thing I'd see all day. I have 33 of these. Oh, goodness, excuse me. I spooked my cat. Pardon, kitten. Well, that is not quite all there is to do in the secret summer paradise.
there's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then. We're way behind schedule.
I do like when I can get an up-close look at critters that I absolutely should not be able to get an up-close and personal look at. Oh, up there. Yeah, there's still some things. That take some effort to get.
Coming to be.
Let's get close and see the stories. All actors and actresses have arrived, and all stage mechanisms are operating normally. The performance of Petrifying Gaze, a place from daily as 3-day river, will now begin. On the edge of a thicket in an eerie forest, two wise and learned sages happen upon a hydro Eldon wandering alone. Please help me. Someone help me. I don't want to abandon my friends. Water droplet? Wait, did water droplet talk? It's actually the sound of this one. Just treat it like it's the water droplet's lines. So it's the water droplet is actually a main character in this play and we have to act along with it. It is truly fortunate that these two wise sages have already researched the language of Hydro Eldons in depth and can understand its plea for help. This must be a fated encounter, such a portentous meeting. How could you even entertain the notion of not assisting this Hydro Eldon? Wow, you even have our own characters too. That's really cool. Back on topic. What happened to your companions? We, we were lost in the woods. We happened upon an ancient castle and accidentally awoke the evil spirits slumbering within. Two of their leaders, they laid curses upon us. Now, a moment ago sees us, we turn to stone. I barely managed to escape, but my companions. Oof, they must be in such pain. Is this our fault? Of course not. Even if those ghosts got on the wrong side of the bed, that's no excuse to be bullies. Those jerks turning lost water droplets into stone. That's even worse bullying. Those ghosts are all super bad guys. If we teach them a lesson they won't soon forget, can we save your companions? No, the ghost leaders would never show themselves, and the castle is vast. Even the strongest and most capable person would never find them. But I heard one of the ghosts say that deep within the castle is a chest, and that chest contains an ancient hex cleansing remedy. That is the only hope. The chest is locked inside a secret chamber. You must find, where did I get if you, and you must first find the hidden key. But I've already been cursed, and if I go back alone, I'll certainly be seen by the ghosts, and will be turned into stone and trapped forever. That sounds easy. We'll escort you there, find the key, and get that remedy. As long as you avoid those ghosts' gaze, you'll be fine, right? It'll be a walk in the park. That's right. You're both wise sages, and you must certainly know what to do. Please, I'm begging you. Pebble quickly down the character. He gets exactly where the plot was going. Sounds pretty straightforward. Even if we can't beat up the mastermind, taking down the ghosts and saving the water droplet's companion should be a piece of cake for you, right? Come on, little water droplet. Let's go find that remedy. Lift your curse and save your friends. The lone hydro lantern held on to remove the illusion of the mountains. The road was shrouded in gloomy curtains and strange shadows cast all around. The chill followed them, as if eyes in the darkness were firmly fixed upon them as they walked to the castle. Water droplets. Really been petrified. Let's help it out. Oh. I'll remind you that if you destroy this run here, you'll need to pay 10 times the cost in compensation. What does that happen? Get rid of those things. I was literally attacking it. Some boxes. Let's just push things. Also, no wonder the water droplets got petrified. Fine if
If this treasure could talk.
It does probably feel pretty terrible being petrified. Temporarily petrification is not painless. able to feed it.
If this treasure could talk.
Okay. I love the little family of whatever Dodoko kin those are. After passing through the blockade and getting away from the rats, a majestic and eerie castle appeared on the sightline. The castle's towers towering towards the sky. This ancient castle with massive gates of gathered. It's got quite the atmosphere. Also, find the key to the secret chamber. You made a mistake. You're the nasty fool. You brought help, I see. I was prepared for that. I even placed some bait. Narrate's feature. It turned out that the chest was just a decoy. The rat leader seemed to be afraid of the two wise ones and hid the most important key. Oh, so scary. The voice is sounding more and more spooky. No need to be afraid, Roger. It's just, nope, not might be here. Ah, the secret room is sitting on the last chest. Thank you. Got it. Else from me, the wise one. Us can see everywhere. But hold on, this was their scheme. Impossible to point their line of sight. That's just cheating. Just wants to kick those ghost mechanisms right over. Water droplet, what are you doing? There's ghosts there. It's dangerous. Insolent beings, have you gone insane, or have you abandoned all hope and simply wish to see your friends in the next world? Oh no, it's used its body to block their gaze. Why does it have to be such a noble spirit of self-sacrifice? Sudden twist, the lonely Hydra little Tron has spun itself into a ghost vision, using its body to block the fatal gaze and is slowly turning to stone. Just so we could get the key, the water droplet can still be saved. Alright, that's right. As long as we aren't in their line of sight too long, we should be okay. The water droplet figured out, but it's so smart and ready. Let's find the key and get the remedy fast. Oh.
If this treasure could talk.
drops. Can it still drink a potion? And how does water even drink water? Oh, maybe this room is kind of robot. Let's try it out. So do I see this slowly drop the remedy onto the petrified body of the Hydra electron exchange belongs to her, and even as the time flowing backwards, the petrified Hydra begins to turn to normal. So that the heart feels to be turned to stone. The pain, the agony, I cannot let my friends suffer this fate any longer. How could you just charge ahead like that without saying anything? You scared Paimon half to death. It's a good thing I got the remedy so quickly. The ghost was so scared, I was so terrified I couldn't even speak. You were so wise, I didn't even think you didn't even need me to remind you. I returned to the stone, and you guys would save me right after. Don't get too invested to pay. Good to delve into your role. I guess we're here to have fun, but she let the acting get to her head. It's a little embarrassing. Anyway, now I succeed. I can get there, right? Your friend, thank you. I have forever dated. Big fans, I will remember your kindness. It's nothing. No need to be so polite. Common host, the ghost won't cause any more trouble. And if you guys play in the forest, you'll have to be more careful. No more coming into this castle. Congratulations, congratulations, the impeccable plans and stratagems of the wise sages and the bravery of the Hydra Eldons have become a perfect partnership. The curse of the ghost will soon be completely lifted. Time the rival Rise sages. The Dinsayer Forest is now gradually showing its peaceful, quiet side. Thus ends your petrifying gaze. Thank you for watching and playing. Hey, who finished playing Petrifying Gaze? I got really into it. The combination of the lines and stage and narration, the speaker does a great job of working to the audience. If we get a chance, we should definitely ask her.
If this treasure could talk.
A promotional poster. Okay. Let's see, this isn't the one that we came in on.
Pin them down! For Rex Lapis! No touching! Horn of Ice and Fire! Yield!
Being attacked by a orb.
These look surprisingly useful.
All inspections complete. Animal particles in position. Hello, is everything in place? Use abnormal animal particles of Points of Sky Castle Savior is a play from this. Will now begin. The story takes place from an area where they are constantly facing floods and storms, and lives are filled with hardship and misery. In order to provide advance warning of disasters, a group of courageous warriors built an observation post on top of a towering cliff. Over the years, the lookouts on the cliff became a unique tribe known as Cliff Keepers. The speaker continues to describe the background of the story in detail. The difficulty in transporting goods to the cliffs made the lives of the keepers even more torturous, to the point where they had not a single complete home to live in. Oh. The elder of the keepers returned to miraculous architect, renowned for their expertise. They entrusted the architect with the task of constructing a floating town in the sky. The miraculous architect constructed a remarkably load-bearing structure, providing a solid foundation upon which the town could be built. Next, the architect embodied tens of thousands of specially designed hot air balloons infused with animal particles within the foundation. The unparalleled buoyancy of the balloons effortlessly lifted the entire town to the very summit of the mountain. The miraculous architect firmly anchored the town at a predetermined height, guaranteeing the keepers a stable and cozy haven to call home. Yet, as time marched inextricably onward, accidents began to befall the animal air balloons. The keepers soon found their town was slowly losing altitude, teetering on the precipice of shattering into pieces on the mountain's summit. A great calamity loomed, accompanied by tremors that shook the inhabitants' hearts as well as their homes. Oh, what a heavy start to the story. Floating down in the sky on the verge of falling? Now that's a crisis. Then let's take it serious. Yeah, it looks like there's another speaker up there. Maybe that's where the play continues. Let's go take a look. Oh, speaker. The elder of the keepers meets with the miraculous architect and provides a detailed explanation of the crisis looming over the flying town. Miraculous architect, as you can see, each day of our town continues to ascend lower in the sky, and though we long to safeguard this cherished home, our haven of warmth and security, regrettably we find ourselves helpless to do so. Condition quakes have been rocking our town with immense force. Alarming rumors are spreading like wildfire, and a sense of panic is now gripping the people. We're all gonna get smashed. We're all gonna get smashed to smithereens. Esteemed elder, I get that you're worried, and I've been hearing some rumors doubting my project's quality controls. But fret not, I'm here once again to resolve this crisis once and for all, alleviating your fears and dispelling any doubts you may have. Dude, the city is actively sinking, but nah. People are wrong and everything's fine, bro. Took a brief tour of the town, took monitoring devices, set up foundation, and get by. I discovered the fault lies with a few individual lift balloons. It appears that the animal particle levels in certain balloons have dropped as if they have been intentionally damaged. However, as long as we fix them, we can prevent the town from plummeting from the sky. Okay. So to restore the town to its planned altitude, we need to increase the lift provided by some balloons and install additional fixed anchors. Though I should say it's going to cost a little extra, you see, in most cases. Additional damage isn't covered by warranty. No worries, we'll increase the budget to 5 times the initial rate. How's that? 5 times? 5 times? Oh my, so willing to add a bit extra. That's wonderful. Wait, 5 times. Don't you think that's a bit much? Back when this town was initially constructed, your budget was already several times what other clients paid. I didn't mention this last time, but before we ran into an exceptionally greedy craftsman seeing our resources, he quoted a price over 20 times the market rate. Luckily, we had been through our research and didn't fall for it, but as a result, we have a rough idea of the true construction costs, and your bid has always been far below what would be expected. So you were always loaded. You guys really are, well, gonna keep it low profile. We live lives of hardship so that everyone below can prosper. Everyone knows it, so they are quite generous. Oh, this is it. The neighborhoods of the villages have grown wealthy and often send us opulent gifts and donate vast sums. But our tribe has been accustomed to modest living since our days on the cliffs, so we save most of it. Do such people still exist in this world? Such humility. Regardless, I happen to be a master of cost control. I believe that increasing the rate by 2.5 times is more than sufficient. 5 times is a bit much, don't you think? I must say I'm truly impressed, just as one would expect from such a distinguished architect who has been dubbed miraculous. Honestly, this sounds like Kaveh. Don't want free money? Don't want free money. Idiot. Hey, now you're the bird brain. I earn all my money honestly. When constructing this town, my quote was only slightly higher than the cost of materials and labors. This allowed me to build the finest houses while still having enough money left over to cover my meals for 2 whole months. 2 months. Dude built a city all on his lonesome and was like, ah, yes, I can eat for a whole 2 months. High living. As for today's maintenance service, if the fees are enough to cover my travel and lodging costs for a few days, isn't that the best value for you? The elder, who just a moment ago had been moved to tears, suddenly grew annoyed and knocked out the parrot perching on his shoulder. And we are truly grateful. The keepers will forever cherish your kindness, and tales of your noble deeds will be passed from generation to generation. Speaking of which, in our previous encounter, you had hired a Stumper Beast caravan and brought hundreds of special storage jars. However, this time around, it seems you have arrived with minimal equipment and without any special preparation. Haha, you hit the nail on the head. The primary issue at hand is finding a way to gather sufficient animal particles to restore the lost lift of the balloons. There's no problem this time. We'll handle the animal particles. Collecting them is our specialty. My people. Oh, there's the boy. There's the moon. There's the moon. Welcome, welcome. People are versed in using animal particles to find storms. Let us professionals assist you in this crucial matter. The elder says. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. You patiently waited on the sidelines. Gets it. It's our time to shine. This time we're skilled keepers. We just need to fly all over collecting animal parts. Super easy. We've had practice. Very well, and trust this act to you. This may be more exhausting than usual, so be sure to make the rewards. We're working at heights. It's no joke. Please be careful. Don't worry, handle airline and have the architect leave it to us. You two just fix those balloons and we'll get the critical particles. Let's go. Hustle and get the job done. Glad to collect enough animal particles so the watchers can keep their home. Found a streaming projector. We'll need it for the upcoming show. Little cloud elevator. Oh. There, they're moving like nimble birds. The two young guardians. Something, something. What's going on? The last 3 animal particles fled? They actually went off screen. Bruh. It's like how we're supposed to catch things if they're going off screen. so they're still the last animal archons. Wait, were they behind the sabotage balloons too? Let's go teach them a lesson and get those animal particles back. Nice. You think you're
Coming to be.
Okay. See the error in your ways now? No more sabotage in the future. Got it. But something feels off. Have any of you seen Lucy before? Could they be actors at the LA Cat? Where is engineer? Did engineer fix the sea monsters mechanism? Hurry up and get the emergency team to the handle cleanup. Wait, I'm still on the air. My battle turned off now. Thankfully, the guests were able to handle the sudden emergency themselves. We definitely can't make this mistake again. After overcoming all kinds of challenging trials, pretty much all the animal particles were successfully collected. The keepers were so focused that they didn't realize that more than half a month had passed. Bruh. I yes, we spent the afternoon collecting little cotton poofs in the air. A month later, our sushi sense of agency sick. Is that part of the show, or did something go wrong? It's gonna clip which part important. Let's get back to the play. Mention we've jumped ahead like half a month in time, which saves us for waiting for the architect to fix the balloons. Let's go ahead and meet them now. Welcome back. It could not have been easy. Please enjoy a hard-earned rest. Bravo. Look around and notice the miraculous architect has already repaired all the damaged balloons. Once the animal particles are ready, the disaster will have been completely averted. The elder calls upon other keepers who arrive with steaming hot food and refreshing drinks. Your efficiency has also left the miraculous architect stupefied, staring at all. Nearly complete the collection, and it's a full 5 days, faster than my expectations. No wonder the elder said you guys were pros. Now we have enough animal particles that are replenished lift balloons without further ado. Narration from the loudspeaker paints the following scene. The miraculous architect whips out a nifty gadget and dashes around, spreading the animal particles he gathered throughout the preset interfaces to device scattered all across the foundation. With the lift power, the balloons restored and the abnormal vibrations come to a sudden halt. The village ceases its descent and gradually ascends back to its original altitude, while the power... Ah yes, scuff of the wild. The original altitude of the power layer can disperse. The once somber sky clears and the town is once more embraced by radiant sunshine. The keepers erupt in celebration. Hello, Germ. Awesome talent floats to the ground. The crisis has been saved. Why are we staring up in all our imaginations anywhere? We're still in a floating town anyway. That one's neck is sore. How about this? When we get the chance, let's find an expert illustrate the story even better. Turn it into film. Diamond has a hunch it's going to be a major hit. Maybe Dea has the same idea. Bet it's mainly budget issues. Looked around beneath its feet, finds some shaking. The elder takes a long breath, feeling so motivated he begins to tear up. The town is safe. The town is safe. Fantastic. Now we keepers can carry on with our duty. Success. The repair project went off without a hitch, and it's definitely worthy of being written into a thesis. Oh boy, it's a perfect example that could even make it into a textbook. I wouldn't have to worry about food or expensive for the next 2 months. What kind of marvelous creation shall I dream up? But if I may, it appears the town is still ascending, and if it surpasses its original altitude, when will it come to a stop? Oops. I may have been so focused on fixing the balloons I forgot to secure an anchor rope to counteract the lift. No need to panic. The town is arriving at a relatively slow speed, and we can use smaller cargo balloons to attach the anchor. That'll be a cinch. I see, you thought after witnessing such success in 2 heroes, you came to the conclusion that we could all walk on walls and live in the sky. The keepers aren't as mighty as that. Please address this issue as soon as possible. Ask for more money. Earn a bit more. Sure, if the elder would like to build a lavish bird cage to confine you within until you can learn a proper speech etiquette and business ethics. Forget about any extra charge. I'll cover it myself. Despite the little hiccup in the end, the story wrapped up beautifully. This is always the troubles and the cliff keepers were resolved by the miraculous architect. The floating town of the sky will keep on supporting the cliff keepers, ensuring the lasting peace and prosperity in the region. And thus, Sky Castle Saviors comes to an end. Thanks for watching. The curtains have fallen, and even though it wasn't perfect, Paimon thought it was decent. Paimon was a wealthy merchant. Paimon would invest study money into today's 3-day beer and make every prophecy amazing. Let's look into that when the opportunity arises. And again, some financials for investing. I so Paimon hopes we can get you a chance to meet the mysterious beer.
This world holds many a rare treasure.
We need 5 more. I was wondering if it was close or not. And in this one, we were going to be pirates, I think, or something. And so they sought the treasure. The black Nahar rushed into dangerous waters. Thick fog filled the air, and rolling waves hit the hull relentlessly, causing the ship to shake violently. Terrifying lightning struck frequently. The lookout on the top of the mast, they could see nothing from the crow's nest, and even the compass failed. Perhaps they were hearing things, but the crew felt they could hear the cry of a dusk bird. Ugh, the tree car is shaking so much, it really feels like we're sailing on a ship. Paimon's getting dizzy. This crucial juncture, the captain took over duties of the helmsman, and almost as if adapting to the rough waves, the black Nar, something, don't panic, lads, our intrusion, blessing the townsfolk. God will guide us, we'll find our way. I don't know why there's so many shipwrecks all around us. Feels like we've got ourselves something. Be vigilant. Does feel. Enemy attack! Enemy attack! See monsters demanding tribute all this time. I know I have cannons and I can use valor, but which reason? Alright, not half bad. Good job, greenhorns are fully vanquished.
Although it's not gold,
Now
it
maintain
certainly
speed and
glitters.
heading. Sail on. Oops, I was wondering what it was all about. However, beautiful and enchanting scene traversed across the distance. The din of battle dissipated. Captain, something doesn't seem right. I can see my food my grandma makes. It smells so good. I can see the food. You want us bewitched by you want to bewitch us by siren sound? Tricks to old lads. Flood your ears with wet matsutake. What matsutake? We don't have any. Can we just use our hands? Plenty of matsutake. They're just they're the little Eldians. Watch out, we're heading for a cliff break where that grandma and Meardy's giving something so you don't get thrown over. Thrown overboard. Why are there cliffs in the ocean? Ah yes, when you're in the middle of the ocean and you encounter a cliff. Rip. Another cliff. Maintain brace position. 2 cliffs in a row. We surely have been thrown off if we were on a real ship. Even if sailors survived the impact, the boat would be smashed. Smashed. Black Noir finally reached the pass where the treasure was hailed. Treasure. Treasure. Alright, 40, 50, 60, 70. I need 30 more. 30 more, and that's just to get this.
No touching! All hail! Hup. Yeah. Born of ice and frost. Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness. Nutcha.
That's projector over there, so we should be able to crash through if we use it. To everyone's surprise, another gang of pirates have been waiting for them all this time. They were Captain Will's old enemies, refused being robbed by pirates. How sneaky of them. Really, Laura. So instead of robbing others like a pirate should, you set your sights on the treasure. Why even think something nonsense? We've robbed to leave rich and just spoke. You can't keep struggling results proceeding old path. What? I'm sorry, are you trying to throw things at me? Gosh, so rude. Oh. Now is not a time to be shifting in my seat. How rude. Oh. Extra rude. Did I manage to get hit twice? I managed to get hit twice after having not gotten hit once. Oh, impossible. They're a motley crew. How can they be so strong? You know, people escape either way. Have a wish to our broadswords. So they fled upon finding their tricks useless, huh?
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Congratulations with the strength of these sailors. These old enemies weren't having overcome their missions in the voyage. Through them, left and get to top the crew. The Brack now are now. Such lovely crew. Lila Biscuiters and force and new crew members combined mightily. They swept away all opposition like it was so much flotsam and jetsam. Of course, bad pirates like that, Pine and Zorin could fight 2 or 3 boatloads more. Getting into it, Pylon? Guess it's not that bad after all. It's okay. The journey is thrilling, and we've been through thick and thin with Captain Will. So Paimon can be a bit more serious. Do some research and we break that stone wall, we can find the legendary treasure. The crucial moment has arrived. Now we shall give the honor to our heroes, our new companions. After that, I've got a new idea to discuss with all of you. Seeing that she values us. Alright, let's open the treasure together. Really, let's celebrate, lads. Heroes, go ahead and open it. Woohoo! Oh, yo, that's actually a lot of treasure. So much more. I can really swim in it. Why is this more seem different from the more you see the Paimon? Hey, legendary, the full Lord is actually changed up into a decorative effect coins. This is such an unexpected development. Now, what will the crew of Black Niar do? Captain, we were hogs who go Kenner into been wrong. The legendary treasure could it all be fake? No wonder I had a bad feeling about this. So got legendary element could be bait, luring us into a trap. And there go the very people who braved hell and high water in search of treasure. And the quality of weapons and advanced ships they bring with them. The sailors, exhausted by the journey, can easily be captured and sold as labor. No, your trip took us giant fat from consequences makes sense. They can't actually have a pull more here. You have a point. Paimon forgot we were acting. Okay, even though there aren't any other actors in this is all said a bit shabby, Paimon can tell the work that went into it. Paimon thinks we should respect them. Let's hear from our crews from back in the yard, I'll say. Captain Will gathers the inconsolable sailors in front of the fake treasure. Captain, is this the doing of your enemies? No. This is beyond them. If we didn't make it, they'd be disappointed in their old foe. Perhaps the ones behind this are on the way here now. Given our current state, it wouldn't be wise to take them head on. Clean up the area, let's see if there is any chests we missed, and get ready to withdraw. Oh, I always said hard work is rewarded. See the chest over there? It's for our newest sailors, but we've done so much, no arguing. It's theirs even if the rest of us go home empty-handed. Not only did we not make any money, we racked up a lot of losses. What are you gonna do? Keep searching for dishonored profiteers to try and scrape together enough booty to satisfy the Kraken? I was about to point out that on this voyage, we of the Black Noir found treasure more precious than more. We're not going back with nothing to show for it. We found the ways to cross the roaring seas, strategies to defeat our enemies, and the courage to face any challenge. Think about it, me buckos. Even if we found an ocean of more, would it really buy peace for our town? That makes sense. We all know how greedy the Kraken is. No matter how much treasure we shove down its filthy gob, it'll always ask for seconds. Aye, he's right. I even heard the rich towns have given it a dozen times more treasure than we, and yet still it hungers. Problem is the appeasement of the monster is never the best answer. Right. We're up to Paimon. We wouldn't have let that monster have its way, but the captain and his crew are just ordinary people. So we must solve the problem at its source. That's why giving it more doesn't make any sense. With the fighting expertise we gained on this voyage, I'm sure we can defeat the Kraken and lift the shadow it casts over our town. Come on, me hearties, don't you trust your captain? Sounds risky, Captain, but it's worth a shot. If this is the only way, if we keep giving in, eventually we'll have nothing left and we'll have nowhere to run. The captain's right. It's worth risking our lives for. We can't take it any longer. Let's settled. From now on, I'll train everyone on the Black Noir for the sole purpose. Especially now, our newest crewmates are true swashbucklers. They are practically invincible. Captain Will is by no means a rich man. If he lends us your strength, the whole crew of the Black Noir will do everything in their power to repay you. Will you voyage with the Black Noir, train with us, and punish that Kraken for its purity? Yeah, that's the spirit. Be brave and fight that awful sea monster. Let's help our friends in the back there. My pleasure. Sushi's on the menu tonight. Amazing. You no longer novice sailors. You're old salt core members of the Black Noir crew. You're my helpers and the saviors of the rest of the me crew and all the people in town. Time for the Black Noir to return to port. We best rest up and prepare for a final battle against the beast. As the speaker begins to summarize the end of the first act, after triumphing in numerous trials, the new sailors are now pillars of the crew. Led by Captain Will, the crew is preparing for a crucial counterattack. Please stay tuned for the Black Noir and the all-devouring Kraken Act 2. The Black Noir strikes back. As the narration ends, the motion of the mechanics inside the cave grinds to a halt. Silence reigns once more. Oh, it just ends there? Paimon's just starting to get into it. Maybe they haven't finished the Kraken yet. Kinda nice to have an intermission. Your point there. If the play was any longer, most guests would be too tired to fight the sea monster. And the set really could use some work. Something as exciting as a boss fight deserves a proper stage. Nice 3-day review certainly has potential. Paimon's getting curious who this day person is. Exciting news, who knows?
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Prepare a gift for our two esteemed visitors and have them at the broadcasting station. Just need to see your key to open the door behind their views. You that? You got gifts prepared for us. Let's go to the broadcasting station now.
Next on the agenda, for Rex Lapis!
Live!
Jumpy Dumpy Go! Da-da-da!
Too easy.
Access denied. There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Up a path we walked once not long ago. Pretty much the exact same path that we walked back then too. We get to see the mighty cliffs that our ship went over. Oh.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Okay, and then it would lead us. Oh, Dea's 3-day revere. I could have just done this on a whole nother day. How come you didn't notice the secret door before? New pass reads the new path will open together now. Okay, who did it? To register the gleam from the door opens, revealing a tunnel. A hidden shade reveals she is ready or not. Here we come. So many wardrobes here. Where do you think you're? Let's see. Machine gun. Where's Dia? The 30-day review. You must be confused by seeing it unfolding before your eyes. Then allow us to demonstrate. Come on, low four, stop napping now. Place 1, action 2. Give thanks to fate, dear travelers, for your wanderings have finally brought you here. Is that water drop using the mountain speed to play a recording? It sounds familiar. Where's my heard before? That's when we first heard regarding this attraction. Hustler, you're up. Place 3, Action 7. The chief mate that appears in front of the new recruits is just regularly covered in bandages from head to toe. Is it really important? They barely survived an intense battle not long ago. They're back now, and all they hold of Iron Krakens. Right after we met Chief Mate. The action words also played like this. What amazing timing. Black Nara about to reach the pass where the treasure is hidden. Hurry up and put the senior props. Don't you dare screw this up. What? That water droplet is operating the device. Paimon can't see how. Monitoring, broadcasting, and operating the mechanisms. Those capabilities are enough. Correct. The function of this massive device is control the timing of all the mechanisms in every play. Our diligent hydroelectrons, Eldions are electrons. Eldions are currently monitoring the process of each show so that whenever tourists arrive at the designated spots, they hear the proper narration and each prop and device is activated on time. As long as guests follow procedure, a fantastical 3-day revere will play out before your eyes. Of course, if guests try to leave partway through or behave too unexpectedly, then it'll really impact their enjoyment of the show. We don't just have enough staff to handle things like that right now. Anyway, I think all the guests will behave. Anyway, I think all the guests will behave themselves, right? That's amazing. You're having so much fun. I never realized how much was going on behind the scenes. So many props and mechanisms have to be carefully controlled. It must be really hard to pull off the show. Great timing and teamwork. The design is brilliant. So, is this Dea talking to us now? Are you using the hidden elements to control the 3-day review? Why not just come and explain things yourself? So many questions for you. Correct, but there is more to it. Everything you've seen and everything inside this broadcasting station, including the chief directors, Fake Brilliant, Rover, Hustler, and the Harrowstorm, as well as the other unseen and unheard Hydro Eldon maintenance staff, of course. Combined, all of these, that is Dea, not a person, but the entire system itself, creator and controller of the show. Dea is not a person, but a system? Wait a sec, that's overloading Paimon's brain. Paimon knows the water droplets are smart, but can they actually design so system? There must be a designer behind the curtain and someone to look over the scripts, right? Yes, that was the case at first. Your surprise is expected. Long story short, Dea's 3 days review started with the passionate director Zomos. During a short stay in the Vermeer village, director Zomos poured his energy in putting on exciting plays. Never had time for anything else. He spent more time with hydroelectrons. He discovered their intelligence and rich emotions. Hydroelectrons Eldions enjoyed his play and looked forward to the next show. They also wanted to share their enjoyment with visitors. An idea grew in his head. Could Hydro Eldons direct or even design a show? So bold, sounds like teaming a group of children to be directors. Indeed, it was difficult. Fortunately, everyone worked together, our joint efforts overcoming all obstacles. Directors almost trained some of the Hydro Eldions most passionate about plays, teaching them the critical components involved. After some trial and error, Zomos wrote several simple sample plays with detailed explanations regarding the thought behind them. With Idia's help, he built the controller as well as all the mechanisms to connect to it. In addition to the lines from the play themselves, Director Zomos also recorded lots of commonly used words that we could combine into sentences to communicate with guests. After a lot of practice, we finally learned to put it all into 3 simple plays without a hitch. The 3 plays are indeed the Black Noir, the All-Devouring Kraken, Petrifying Gaze, and Sky Castle Saviors. As they say, directors almost prepared the foundation and infrastructure for Day's 3 days revere, as well as left scripts with the accompanying instructions. We definitely never noticed the whole thing was controlled by water droplets. It's quite the compliment. We appreciate you validating your hard work and proved many of our ideas correct. This is the reason why we wish to provide you with a token of our gratitude and show you everything we went to protect the show. Don't mention it. We enjoyed ourselves. That's right. We experienced a really special attraction and broadened our horizons. We should be thanking you, Daya. Then we'll continue onward to our next goal, writing our own scripts. To do this, we improve our understanding of plays and keep collecting new materials. The one called Fake Playwright here collects stories from visitors and enhances our ideas with those. Even if it can't meet suitable guests itself, Fake Playwright talks to other Hydro Eldons about their encounters. So when we tell our stories to Fake Playwright, it helps you write new plays. Exactly. If you have time, please talk with Fake Playwright more. Also, please continue to enjoy your time in the Berlin Mirage, and please talk with more of the other Hydro Eldons here. No worries, Paimon and Zora will love it here. We'll definitely provide you with lots of great material. Actually, there's something else I was been curious about for a while. Why is it called 3-day revere? Could it be that director doesn't spend 3 days on each play, or maybe like 3 days in total? I know this word. It refers to yesterday, today, and tomorrow, right? Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Sounds reasonable to Paimon. That means director is almost, all of day is working so very hard on the plays, day after day. Nice one. Unfortunately, it's not quite that deep. Actually, the true meaning behind 3 days is plenty of time left to do it tomorrow. Maybe I'll really be in the zone tomorrow, and if I don't finish it tomorrow, I'm dead meat. Seriously. A luxurious chest.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Director in Chief? I'm the director of this attraction. Do you have any questions for me? The water drop click is speaking. Again, its voice is slightly different. What did I say again? Your actions sexually suspected. Be surprised and listen carefully. The sound is coming from the speaker by the wall. I'm speaking to you via the pre-recorded lines. I'm gonna say that sound. That's what's going on. This feels like anything's possible when we're in the miraculously mirage. A lot of critters, snowman bits, and things that we've gotten recently. Flags, mechanical paintings, and then now the Black Noir promo poster, the Eerie Castle promo poster, and the Sky Castle promo poster. All right. Why do you have any questions? Hustler. Uncle Rob's been finished. Go above and beyond. Alright, balance case, so it's not, but let's not disturb it.
Next on the agenda,
Make playwright. Names on his member and take playwright one of the staff working a 3-day campaign thing. Okay, more or to provide material for you. Specific targeting and tell you interesting stories. So yes, your assistance is necessary because the process of script is very long and word about stories are so rich and detailed that will fail to remember them after time. Please use this device in front of me to make a recording. That way I can read it whenever I want. Short discussion. Oh, these are like some of the most outlandish things you've done. I shall say that I take still the frontier. It's gonna show you through your professional water drop at which runners are sent to you. I can't wait. You could have been an engineer. Please take some rest. I appreciate that. Loafer? Just guessing if that's your favorite. He especially fond of looking around the app. I would like to know and you can name because never doing work. It's not like that. Whether it's controlling how I work out to my students. I always come to my work on time. Loafing is the same mind. It strives to achieve the most with the least effort. For example, instead of making something three-dimensional, only the front and back of a scene element is prepared. So, in the words of Chief Director, it saves a lot of time. In the sides. Isn't true the audience eyes all we need to do? For example, slowing down the cart right in front of a scene element and then shooting off right when it's about to move past it. Doing that will keep most of the audience focused on the front of the scene element. Think about it. Didn't you do the same with the monster minions? Otherwise, a troupe wouldn't have time to complete the more important scenes. Instead of wasting time focusing on the sides of the monster minions, the completeness of the entire experience is definitely more important. Makes sense from what you said. Calling you a leper is kind of a compliment. Kind of makes sense, but it also sounds like a load of. Kind of makes sense. In your minds, when our guests, if you're like the fools is almost, and fail to understand the importance of saving time, an effort where you can, you shouldn't bother working at all. After all, if you seek perfection in every detail, the work will be endless. If you allow insignificant details to affect the main performance, you'll be killing the goose that lays the golden eggs. Of course, all this based on the premise that there is a serious shortage of personnel. If we were to continue using methods with sufficient staffing, then instead of living, we would just be good-for-nothing trash. At times like that, we should make fundamentals beyond reproach and strive for perfection in every detail while still utilizing this philosophy to make the whole show even more impeccable. You've almost convinced my mom, but I will definitely give it some more thought. Without some console of its own and capable of speaking, it just constantly trembles with fear as if it has done something wrong. Oh. That is actually really cool. But yeah, little things like this. I love little things like this. Hailfire. Last bit. Returning curios. Gretchen. Who are you? So this is a restaurant? Yes, please feel free to rest up here. Outside restaurant, enjoy breaking views, may also angle the table arrange. That's with the door. The dining experience. Those on the menu. Very special indeed, though, to impressions. System water. For washing your hands, right? Now you should fill the pot with it. Next, you have to add your favorite ingredients. You must prep hard. Close your eyes. Is that just making me cook? How'd you figure it out so quickly? I wanted to become a chef, but I just really don't have any talent for cooking. Ah, yes, the lady was like, ah, yes, welcome to my restaurant where you do the cooking. It's like Uno reverse tappanyaki. Hey, it's a girl, idiot. Wondering about you. Let's see, what will water sings. He seems good. Here's what he's saying. Interested. I'm proud of you. Speaking more appropriate, it seems like a different person. Wait, why is she a different person? Are you another creation of video? My body's always been my own creation. Alright, enough talking about given days. So lively. Wait, what are we talking about? Sampling the lights of a mirage, traveling around can lead to lots of pleasant surprises. Maybe there's a huge shortage of treasure. Exactly, Cream. I think like. Serious place. Chesapeake Water, gotta find them all. I meant appreciating this place, not just wandering around it. There's treasure in it, so why not give the Returning Curios project a try? It's an old tradition of our newly revitalized morale. Returning Curiosity, what I've already mentioned before. I think 12 fantasy items that have been swept into the vortex and funneled into the run. Well, this project goes back mainly originally from Red and Stop Pie. So it's saying that hospitality helped to anyway, he buried his most prized possession in a place that touched him this deeply. Those were his mementos through pocket watches made him more. Tell you that your guests to find it. Watches made him more so shiny and valuable. I don't know how valuable they are. When I mentioned the player guests, they were even more excited than Paimon. They thwarted achievers and left without adventure. Unfortunately, though, they searched the whole very mirage. They were still unable to find the treasure trove hidden by the cipher. But in the process of searching, many guests began to relax and enjoy themselves, and lost all traces of the nervousness they had when they first entered. Though they never found the adventurous treasure, they found the idea fascinating and chose to leave behind their own gifts in the mirage, bearing their stories and trusting me with their care. In the end, though, I never expected this to become a sort of tradition. This returning curious, deciphering to reveal treasure. What about the watches? Were they ever found? Now that you mention it, what did happen to those watches? I only remember the stories he wanted to tell. What was the cipher again? Give me a moment, let me check if there are any records. Didn't you promise to venture? You need to be more reliable. Don't blame me, it was ages ago. There's been so many guests since then, too. It's just stories among stories. How can anyone expect me to memorize everything? Anyway, let's talk about the value of treasure of the watch. Is this it? Along with the stories belong? The treasures are such just the cherry on top. What do you think? Would you like to enjoy the tradition? Imagine how the person reacting seeing your story and the memento you chose to leave behind. Here now. It's really fun. Oh, kick up. Goodness gracious. The daily of this. Oh, gem rigged with gold is much prettier. My romanticism needs a reasonable reimbursement. Don't sweat it. According to your rules of old, each guest can hear one cipher and find one treasure. As you're my special guest, I give you 3 tries. Each cipher matches one of the treasure troves, and besides the story told to each memento, there's plenty more to be found as well. Good luck. Let's help continue this tradition too. Let's settle. Listen carefully for the first cipher. A sweet mist permeates all, gazing towards the dancing lamplight. I almost forgot to breathe. In the end, memories of childhood guide me, and I take my seat beside the table in peace. Turning curious, journey again, returning to try hard to solve it. Locate the treasure. Oh, they're close by? I guess we have a little... Oh my gosh, it's 5 a.m. I've got time. And by I've got time, I don't mean it as in I've got time to do this. I mean I've got time to do this later. As the Hydrians Eldians put it. You got 3 days to do it tomorrow. Until then,
Should we
darlings.
really be off work this early?
Why is 5 a.m.?
There is still a lot left to do.
There is a lot left to do. But it can always be done next time.
It's so nice to de-stress.